Hi, I'm Samuel Bottorff, an arborist community expert, and these are tree work hacks. Now I got a bunch of them, so listen up. If you know everything, I bet you're going to learn at least one thing. So let's start off with the first one. Let's say you set up your rope into a crotch, you nailed it with the Johnny ball in the first shot, except there's a sucker and it's in the way of your rope being in that crotch. You try flipping or rolling it and you can't get it. So before you waste your time going to the truck, getting a pole to do a stick flip trick, you can make a daisy chain. This is going to give you a lot more force. It's going to save you time and hassle going to get something from the truck. Next up, if you're tired of having the wrong length Cambium Saver, you can make your own with some hitch cordage and some steel or aluminum rings. Just tie them on using double or triple fisherman's knots and you're set to go. The disadvantage is that these knots sometimes can get caught in a crotch if you're not careful enough. But it's great because you can take whatever length you want at any time. You can make multiple ones. You can have a small, a medium, and a long one. On that same note, you can make an adjustable Cambium Saver using some more hitch cordage. Now, with this, again, you can make whatever length you want. So if you're doing really large removals, you can make this 10, 15 feet, so it'll fit all the way around the trunk of the tree. So a problem I've come across is with harnesses. Sometimes it's got a good length rope bridge, sometimes it's too short, sometimes it's too long. So what I've found is that you can take some hitch cordage, tie a climbing hitch onto your rope bridge, and tie that hitch cordage to the rigging plate. Now from here, whenever you're not sitting in your harness, you can adjust it to be as short or as long as you want. Now this is nice for climbing a tree when you're ascending with your foot and knee ascender, because it keeps your climbing system really close to you, and then once you get into the tree, you can set it to the length you want it. Now, I've moved recently and I found that having a dolly is great. It's going to save you a lot of time and money. You can stack hundreds of pounds of logs on this thing. You can even put a whole bunch of branches and put a rope around them to keep it secure while you're transporting it. Now, my last two are a little simple, but I think they're still really good to know. If you've got a really dirty chainsaw, you'd like to do some maintenance on it, you can pressure wash it. Just make sure you keep the air filter cover on so it doesn't mess up the carburetor. Now this is going to make it look almost brand new, and also it'll help you with diagnosing some problems. Now the last and most important one are cones. People don't like using cones. I don't like using cones, but I bought these and this has been a lifesaver. Sometimes I'm working around power lines, and what I'll do is I'll put these below the power lines so I can see where the power line is while I'm working high above them in a tree. Now, it's not the only thing I use it for. I'll use it to mark a whole bunch of other stuff. Now, what's nice about these is they're really small, they're compact, and they're light, so I can keep it with me wherever I go. I don't have to lug a whole bunch of bulky, big cones with me. Now, it's even better because you can fit these inside your helmet. So every time I go to a job, this is the first thing I take out when I grab my helmet. It keeps things right where I want them, and it makes sure that I'm holding myself accountable to take good care of the client's property, and also to take good care of myself and the people around me. So thanks for watching this video. I hope these helped you out, and I hope you learned something new.